Hello, hello, Libra. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about May. May is going to have 5 weeks in it. We're going from April 30th all the way till June 3rd, so there'll be 5 columns of cards. I have pre-programmed these cards for you, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out for you. I have done a meditation for you I have a message for you from my better angels and my guides. And we want to talk to you a little bit about self-care and taking care of yourself, being aware that you need to get some journaling going on if you're not doing that already, a little exercise, obviously. But it's really about mental health right now, figuring out why you do the things you do that sabotage you, and how you can maybe find ways to handle those things without hurting yourself. That'd be a great thing, right? Cool. So that's that. There is a general reading message for you and all the other signs to remember that as things are going with spring in the air and everyone wants to jump into everything whole hog, completely spazzing out, there's much more chance of hurting ourselves and getting things wrong if we go too fast. So we want to be methodical in the month of May. Start at the beginning, do the one thing and then the other thing and then the other thing. We can't do everything all at once. We've got to do it one at a time and get to where we want to go, okay? That's just for everybody. So now that you've had those little readings, I want to let you know that you mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate you being here. Like and subscribe as you like, if you haven't already. And I appreciate you so much. These readings may or may not appeal to every particular Libra, so please take it as it comes, and if it doesn't match you, that's okay. Come back next week, and we'll see what jives then, right? All right, and if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. There are other Libras. Thank you so much for being here and trying me out for now. Okay, so let's look at April 30th through May 6th. We'll get into the full overview, and then I'll go in depth with this first week at the end of this video. All right, so let's talk about it. We have the Strength card. The Strength card here is telling me that you are going to have to dig deep inside yourself to come up with a solution. This is you looking at stuff and who you are and what's going on and feeling feelings, and it's going to suck a little bit. Sorry. But it's not going to be the most comfortable experience. You're going to be working doing inner work, which will mean looking at old stuff and old behaviors and stuff like that, and then coming to new solutions. All right, you will grow through this process. It's just not going to be pleasant. Hang in there. Don't be mad. Don't be sad, and don't take it out on other people. You're going through your own stuff. All right. The thing where you're blocked is walking away from a relationship that no longer suits you. This is the 8 of Cups, and we are, maybe that's why you're sad up here, is you're trying to remember why you were with this person to begin with. But right now, walking away from them is not as easy as it could be, and you may have to hold off just for a bit, okay? It doesn't mean it won't happen later, but it does mean it won't happen this week, okay? So keep in mind that walking away from this relationship that no longer suits you, it was good at first, but it's not so much now, okay? But getting out of it won't work this week, all right? Staying in the flow, the Temperance card is here to say we want to stay in the flow. As things come to us, we need to release things, right? So it won't be that you're releasing the relationship, but you will be releasing something, okay? We want you to let things go so you can receive things. That's the only reason we do that thing. It's like making space. We make space. We bring things in. We let things go. It's going to be awesome. Flow happens that way, just like that. All right. So we'll go in deep on this later. Right now, let's talk about May 7th through the 13th. We have the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is here telling me that yes, there's joy and happiness and a family gathering of some sort. So take the time to have the party and enjoy your family or whatever this gathering of joy is. It's awesome. Perfect. We love that for you. The area where you're blocked this week is the Empress. Anything you want is not going to be something you can wish for. You're going to have to work for it. Just know that. Know that there's no free money coming out of the sky. There's no free anything coming out of the sky. You're going to have to work for it. So be ready, be willing, and do the work. Okay? The King of Swords is here in the area of solutions. Interestingly, this guy, he's very, very clear about what he wants and how he wants it. But he is going to have some answers about how to handle the situation. So it looks like you may want a little advice about what you want, but need to work for. And this could be a relative, a parent, or other person who is likely to have a little bit more of a strict way of handling things, and lots of good ideas. So go ahead and listen, and then apply as necessary. All right? Now then, let's talk about the 14th through the 20th of May. We have the Two of Swords, which is, of course, talking about that thing where we're having some fear about how we're going to handle a situation. It's not great. It's not fun. I think this is that moment in this week when we're finally going to handle that thing over here that we weren't able to touch, because I have the Lover's card here, which is blocked, and you're feeling uncomfortable as you need to approach the situation. So you're a little afraid of talking openly to this person about what's going on. Oh my goodness, and the Ten of Wands. This is a perfect breakup lineup. Okay, so you're afraid of talking to the guy or the girl about what's going on. If you put your swords down, this card is pretty cool. If you put the swords down and become vulnerable, you can take out the blindfold and see that there's nothing to worry about. I think this person knows it's coming, has felt the difference of opinion building, and that when you talk to this person about what you're feeling, they're going to be like, oh yeah, I get it. I totally understand. Dig you who you are, but we really would be better off apart. So the struggle here isn't what you think it is, and I don't want you to be afraid about it, because the end result, the solution, is you taking your ideas and going on your way. Okay, the Ten of Wands is perfect. It talks about you splitting, taking your goodies, going away, bye. And that means awesome things are happening. This is an easy breakup. You're both feeling that. It's going to be okay. Awesome. Perfect. Excellent. Love to see that for you. Love to see that for you. That's called working it and making it work for you. And having a mutual understanding is fabulous when you're breaking up with someone. So no one's really brokenhearted. However, let's look at the 21st through the 27th of May. The Three of Swords here is telling me that you can't tell everybody about the breakup, okay? Because if you talk about the breakup, it sort of means, hey, we were together, and we don't want to necessarily let that thing out of the bag, okay? Whoever this was that you were together with doesn't seem like someone you were supposed to be together with, and so the breakup is kind of healthy and appropriate and perfect. So everybody wins with the breakup, and nobody else needs to know that it happened, right? Right? Okay, don't tell everybody, okay? Knight of Pentacles is here telling us that fighting for your financial worth and value is important right now. And yet, you're not going to be able to do that right now either. Right? Frustration. The King of Pentacles is here saying, I am the guy who's going to help solve the situation. I am the guy in charge of the money. So this is the guy you're going to be giving your convincing argument to, okay? So pay attention to what he's doing and how he's doing it. Hopefully he is not this guy. That would be great. So this is cool. Good job. Now we're into a place where we're thinking about the money and your worth and value and how you're manifesting your power. There may be an opportunity that comes with this card to have more power in your life. And the fact is that you can't share anything about it. Otherwise, other people will take that opportunity and use it instead of you. Okay? So that's no fun. All right? Good for you. You're doing good stuff. I'm impressed and pleased for you. Let's look at the next week over, being May 28th through June 3rd, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is here talking about house and home. So things are going on at the home front. Wherever you're living and hanging your hat, things are important, and we want to make sure about that, okay? So take care of how this goes for you, and know that the Nine of Wands is here, blocking you, saying that your personal ideas about how the house and home is going aren't being heard. You are not being heard. Your ideas are different from anyone else's, and nobody wants to hear it from you. Although it is how your stuff is being handled, so you need to take care of that, because it doesn't feel like you're around to handle that. So you'll have to stand up for your ideas in spite of the fact that they're blocked. Arg. Because if nobody wants to listen to your ideas, you're going to have to take their power back and maybe make some other arrangements for how your stuff gets handled. So if where your stuff isn't where you want it to be, where you get to have your say-so understood, you might have to change that, okay? That will be you taking your power back and becoming the guy or the gal in charge of your stuff, right? So you can't put it in somebody else's garage and expect it to be untouched and unscathed. I know, it's a drag. So do be aware of that. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can get into the first week of this month more in depth, because I am ready to go. Let's do that. All right. I'm going to lay these cards out right here. Boom. Just like that. And we're going to add more stuff. Here we go. Maybe these will become more comfortable and clear as we go. All right. So we were digging deeper. We were learning stuff about ourselves and how we got here and what was going on. The Ace of Cups is here, showing that butterfly, new love, joy, and health are on the way. New love, joy, and health. So there looks to me like there could be a flirtation going on that could be interesting and new and exciting. And it means that, you know, this is exciting. We like this stuff. This is ooh-wee. But we also know that we have something else going on, so that you're in a pickle of a situation. Like, I feel like you're in a relationship, but you have a flirtation going on. So, I mean, if that's the kind of relationship you have going on, where that's cool, great. However, if you don't, then, oh, oh, exciting, right? It explains this card a little more. All right, but we have the Knight of Cups, fighting for your heart's desire, right? You want to fight for your heart's desire. Insight, protection, and stillness for the praying mantis. So you're actually going to need to sit still with this idea. We talked about the fact that you could not work through that right now. You cannot fight for your heart right now. This is not a good time for that. Interesting. Everything is blocked, right? So we have the Eight of Cups saying, no, 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 you cannot walk away yet. This is not good timing, so don't do it yet. All right? The Death card is here to back it up and say, oh, no. Oh, no, the snake is here. No, no. Death and resurrection. Shedding the old and resurrection, the Death card. You are not in a position to let things go to grow, all right? So don't even try. Don't even try. Follow your intuition, but you can't. The spider, intuition and weaving of fate. Your intuition is blocked, so don't even try to use your intuition to guide you in this situation. Remember, stillness is the answer. You can have a flirtation that wakes you up to the probability you need to let go of the relationship, but don't do anything about it. Use the praying mantis to let you sit still with all this new stuff. You're like, oh my God, oh, I have something new, wonderful. But you can't touch it. Go with the basic flow of what's going on. Do the work in front of you. Do the physical stuff you got to do in front of you. Shower, eat, sleep, do those normal things. And it will help you be prepared for what comes next. Queen of Swords, there's going to be a lady involved who's quite powerful, and she's going to have a lot to say about what's going on. Vision and spiritual perception. This lady is going to get all up in your business and tell you what's what and how to do it. And you need to be ready to take her orders and handle her business, all right? Because that's important. She's not going to take no for an answer anyway. And then the Star card is here saying that as you step into this situation and you're going with the flow and you're going to be learning some new stuff, Firefly is here. Spiritual inspiration and hope. The Star card is letting you saying, oh, the hard work is over. You've learned your lessons, you've learned stuff, and you are ready to go. You're going to be applying the inspiration you have gotten, okay? You've got your visual perception right here, and you're going to have inspiration here. So we have lots of really good things. If you go with the flow, you can get through all of this, all right? But these are on the no-no list right now, so don't let him go. We have a whole week set up for that. Give yourself 2 weeks. Give yourself 2 weeks, okay? It's going to be great. Trust me, everything will be great, okay? And we will talk about this again. We'll talk about next week in my next video, this May 7th through the 13th, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you next week. Bye.